What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Crash Play Gaming, and I am recording this video in advance, so if you do see this one, awesome, I'm glad. The baby could be here any moment at this point, or the baby is already here, I don't know, but this is a recorded video so that I had one for Thursday of this week. So anyways, we're playing a Rapid Strike Urshifu again, and I tried to get a game where I used the Earthen Silstone to get like a 6 prize turn or a 4 prize turn, and people either conceded or I was going up against Lost Box, and I don't have all the time in the world to find a match where I'm able to do that, but I promise you Earthen Silstone with Urshifu is pretty sick. You could get a 6 prize turn if you KO 2 VMaxes, and you just do it in 2 attacks, which is insane. I love the possibility of this. Urshifu is still pretty good. You have to deal with Manaphy though, so that's why we're playing a couple of bosses, but hey, it's fun. Anyways, let's go into the Pokemon question of the day. Here we are again with another Pokemon question of the day. Let's go ahead and roll into last video's question. It was, what Pokemon card has the Power Beam attack? And if you went ahead and guessed Radiant Eternist, you earned yourself a point. Now I am recording this in advance, so if you do hit that 3-point mark, I will be reaching out to you either on YouTube or Twitter to send you your prize at some point. Give me a little bit of time there, but Radiant Eternist, I've been showcasing this card a little bit on my channel with the VMax decks, and we haven't really got to use Power Beam, and I've thought about trying to implement a dark Pokemon that could use Fire and maybe just have Power Beam as like a secondary attacker in a deck, which might be useful. I don't know, but that's why I asked the question about that one. So congratulations if you guessed Radiant Eternist. Let's get into this video's question. Which Pokemon card is a Rapid Strike, a Single Strike, and a Fusion Strike card all on one? Go ahead and put your answer in the comment section down below to earn yourself a point, and on your way to 3 points so that you can win yourself some prizes on PTCGO or some code cards if you're on PTCGL. So anyways, good luck to everybody, and while you're down there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and leave a like if you enjoy the content, and let's get into the deck list. Earthen Silstone seems like it pairs with Rapid Strike Urshifu very well, especially because it costs 3 colorless energy, and we put damage counters on all of our opponent's Pokemon V until they have 100 HP remaining. So if you think about it, you're going up against 2 VMAX Pokemon, you can put them down to 100 HP remaining, and then you can use the big boy here, Rapid Strike Urshifu VMax with the Gmax or Rapid Flow attack to deal 120 damage to 2 of our opponent's Pokemon, and you just win the game. It just takes 2 attacks if you're going against a VMax deck to pull this off and just win the game from there. If you're going against Pokemon V, you can take a 4 prize turn and then just figure out how to take 2 more prizes after that. So it opens up a lot of versatile plays that you can do with Rapid Strike Urshifu. 120 is actually a really good damage output for most things except for Regis, and we have a way to deal with Regis in Empoleon with the Emperor's Eyes ability. So if you're going up against Regis, your goal is to just put down Empoleon, pick everybody else up, and make them go through the Empoleon. That's why we have that there. We also have 2 copies of Drapion because the Mew matchup is not good unless we play 2 copies of Drapion. The goal is to have Drapion KO 1 Mew VMAX, they KO that one, have another one ready to go, and KO the next Mew VMAX and just win from there. Again, another 2 attack style strategy for this deck to win another VMAX matchup. Of course, we're playing a 1 Manaphy here. We're going to have a 2-2 line of Octillery with the Rapid Strike Search because it just gives you the Rapid Strike card you need, probably the Energy or the Tower of Waters. And then we have a 4-3-2 line of Inteleons, 1 Shady Dealing, and 1 Quick Shooting, because sometimes that 2 damage counters you need to fix some math on certain things here and there. And it gives you the versatility to go ahead and play 4 Melonies. We have 3 Irida, 1 Raihan to get back some energies, and 2 Boss's Orders. No Serena because we don't need to really use Serena to boss up something. We need Boss's Orders to KO the Manaphy. Manaphy is the biggest threat to this deck because it shuts us down from being able to hit bench, and this deck is all about doing the bench damage. So we also have 1 Heavy Ball in here, 3 Level Ball, 4 Quick, 3 Scoop Up Nets, 2 Tower of Waters, and a little bit of tech cards in here as a Big Parasol. We also have a Choice Belt just in case we can use the Gale Thrust attack to do a little bit more damage, 180 I believe. Earthen Silstone like we talked about before, which opens up a lot of possibilities. 1 Capacious Bucket and an 8 line of energy, 4 Rapid Strike, and 4 Water Energies. That's the deck. It's really versatile. It is good. The only downside is Manaphy really, and I guess a Psychic Shadow Rider deck because we're weak to Psychic, but yeah, let's go watch it in action. Comfy, Lost Box, okay. We'll see what we can do here with our Urshifu and Inteleons. So, Well, this will be interesting. We can attach a water to our Sobble, Irida, Heavy Ball. Get a pretty good setup going. And we're also going to want to get Manaphy down. They're playing the Metal Energy. We can always see a Raikou coming. Raikou's a bit dangerous for our water types. And Big Parasol because there's a Sableye. I've learned my lesson on Sableyes. They are dangerous. Actually, Empoleon might be a good play here as well. Could get Empoleon going. Training Court's actually really good for us too. I think Empoleon would have been good maybe turn 2 if we can get Empoleon in the active. It might be really good. We could slow down the Comfies if they don't have escape ropes. They got rid of a chorus, which tells me they already have another chorus in hand, and these other 4 cards are really important. Zacian. Is this Lost Box Dialga? Could be. Could be Lost Box Dialga. If that's the case, I don't really want to get Empoleon down now, do I? Alright, let's go Sobble. Let's go Heavy Ball, see what we got in here. We have an Urshifu. Let's play down the Urshifu. I don't think I need to keep calling now. We'll just go for Remoraid plus Evo Incense. And we might be able just to get a double KO on the Comfies next turn. Play that, put that here. If I keep calling, I get down another Sobble and Empoleon possibly. So we're just going to do that. Ooh, I misplayed. I think I should have attached to the... Oh, crud. Drapion. Drapion can attack. That's scary. Drapion's weak to us though, right? That's good. So we might be able to take a 3 prize turn. Might not even need to use Earthen Sealstone in this matchup. Scooping up the Comfy. Here we go. Oh, they're going straight into Drapion. Chorus. There's no boss. Okay. That's interesting. 3 cards in the Lost Zone. That'll put 5 cards in the Lost Zone for them. Now they're called a Metal Saucer. Ooh. There's the Dialga. So we want to get that guy to evolve into a V-Star. So that we can use our Earthen Sealstone to KO it at some point. They're also playing Psychic Energy, which is interesting to me. It makes me feel like there's a Sableye somewhere. Another Ultra Ball from our opponent that could go for, I don't know, anything really. At this point, it's just thinking they get rid of another Metal Saucer. Is their plan just to go with Drapion this whole match? There's the Dialga V-Star. You know what? Okay, they died. I have an interesting choice to make. I have a very interesting choice to make here. Well, they didn't evolve into the V-Star, so not necessarily an interesting choice anymore. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's evolve into Octillery. Let's Drizzile here, see if we can get a supporter of some sort. Be nice to keep that Inteleon around. Irida's an okay supporter. Raihan doesn't help. If we get Irida, it's not too bad. I can get another Sobble and a Level Ball. Not going to Earthen Sealstone this turn. So we'll go Irida. We'll grab our Rapid Strike Energy. We'll do that. We can Irida now. Get another Sobble down. And grab a Level Ball for a Drizzile for next turn. I want to put that Inteleon into play so I can KO that Comfy. And now we can just take a 3 prize turn or set up Zacian. No, let's just do Rapid Flow, KO that Comfy and Drapion. And take a 3 prize turn, which is awesome. Next turn we can evolve into the Inteleon with Quick Shooting and KO that Comfy. Oh, we didn't even need a Level Ball for a Drizzile. Alright, they might be able to scoop up this Comfy. I would imagine that they do. And they should. Oh, they also might play Mirage Gate, right? They need 4 Metal Energy, so it's a tricky Mirage Gate. They got rid of a Marnie, which is good for us. We want to keep the hand because I can KO this Comfy. And take another prize, and then we just have to target down Zacian or Dialga. We can Melony next turn to KO this Radiant Greninja and put some damage on Zacian. And not even worry about the well, KO the Radiant Greninja, put damage on Dialga, 120. We'd have to get in the active to KO. Oh, they put back Drapion. Are you going to bring back in Drapion? I hope so. If they bring back in Drapion, we just win. If they put it in the active spot. Because I can Quick Shooting the Radiant Greninja. There's Sableye. 4, 5, 6. They only have 6 cards in the Lost Zone, so we're not worried. And we get Marnie. No! I had the stuff I needed in my hand. I had the Drizzile. I had the Quick Shooter. I still have the Drizzile. That'll get me a Melony. Let's see, here's a KO on Comfy and Cramorant if I want to. Escape Rope. Oh man. I guess I'll give them the Drizzile. That's a bummer. And they're going to take a prize here, but that's fine. We'll KO the Cramorant. We don't even have to worry about the V Pokemon. We'll KO Cramorant and Comfy. And then just deal with the Sableye when it happens. And we should be okay. I could also just KO the Cramorant, but nah. We'll go for the whole shebang. Because why not? Let's go Drizzile. Drizzile will grab us our Melony, of course. Melony to the Urshifu. Rapid Strike search for another Urshifu. Opponent's saying well played. Yeah, they don't have a lot to go off of here. Play that. Play that. Quick Ball away that. Grab Manaphy just to have Manaphy. Not going to play Manaphy. We'll get back a Water Energy. Scoop up the Drizz. Play down the Sobble. And a G-Max Rapid Flow. KO Cramorant and 4, 5, 6. They need a lot. Let's KO the Comfy. If we KO the Comfy, that denies them Lost Zone things. And then Sableye is going to have a really hard time being active. Opponent says, well played a lot. We just have to take 1 prize. They have to take 4. They bring up their Dialga. We have access to Melony again next turn. Crobat for 3. We also have access to Bossasaurus to KO the Crobat if we can find a way to switch around, but I don't think we do. So we should be okay. They need to put the Comfy in the active and have a Courses experiment to get their Lost Zone stuff going. Ooh, going with Zacian here, huh? Unfortunately for our opponent, an Escape Rope, huh? Who's more important, Octillery or Sobble? Actually, Urshifu's the least important. Actually, maybe I should have given them a Sobble. Or Octillery. Oh, no. Bummer. I might have given them an extra turn. We'll see what we draw. Mirage Gate. Munmetal going to Dialga. Psychic going to Dialga. They're going to try to power that up. Another Mirage Gate. Are they going to be able to do it? They have 3 Metal Energy in the discard. In the Lost Zone. They have a bunch of... They don't have any energy in the discard. But Star Chronos needs 4 Metal Energy. And there's 3. Oh my goodness. 3 Mirage Gates. 1 Metal Energy to Comfy. I mean, I guess he can attack with Dialga, but it's not going to do that much damage. It has to be Metal Energy. So Psychic Energy on Dialga is not the best here. I'm going to play this Level Ball to try to thin out the deck. See if I can find my way into a Rapid Strike Urshifu and Rapid Strike Energy combo so that I can just win from here. There's another Drapion. I'm sitting pretty comfortable in this matchup. Metal Blast will do some damage to me, but if I can find the pieces, I just win. Rapid Strike Inteleon. Let's go ahead and do that. Pull that out. Urshifu's in there. 2 Rapid Strike Energies are in there, so it is possible. Throw down Sobble. Play Drizzile. The problem is I have to Melony to one of these guys. Good Tower of Waters here, but then I don't have a Melony. I need a Rapid Strike. Well, oh yeah, we got it here. Tower of Waters. And then we got our Rapid Strike Energy. This is fine. This is another way to win. Retreat. Well played, opponent. Let's get your Sableye. And Gale Thrust for the KO. Fortunately, I didn't get to show off the Earthen Silstone, but maybe in another matchup I can do it. We got the win there. Oh, a Vikavolt. We don't want to see Vikavolts. At least we're going second, and I can keep calling to get down some cards. We have an Evo instance that I can play preemptively to get our Urshifu, which I think is the more important card to get. I have the Rapid Strike Energy, so, and a Scoop Up Net, which I probably won't be able to play next turn. So we'll see. We also have Melony. No, I have Rapid Strike Energy plus Melony in hand, so should be okay. Aerodactyl. And they're trying to shut down my abilities. They got rid of a Ditto, Melony, Aurora Energy. That's good for us, I think. Those 3 cards would have helped this Vikavolt be able to attack next turn if they miss an energy drop, but they do not. There's an Aurora Energy. That provides the Lightning. They have to discard a card. We're going to lose the Sobble, but I think we'll be just fine. Get rid of a Pal Pad. Octillery is a good top deck, to be honest. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach this here. We might get Marnied, but we won't be able to play item cards next turn, so we will grab that to get Urshifu. And we'll just go ahead and keep calling, get down Remoraid, Urshifu, and Sobble. And next turn we have the attack. Octillery is really good. That'll get us another Sobble. But we'll do that after we Melony. There is the energy attachment. They get a quick ball, but they lose another Melony. And a Marnie, which is good. Hopefully they don't have Marnie in hand. If they have Marnie in hand, it's going to make next turn incredibly tough. Because we can Rapid Flow next turn, which KOs the Vikavolt, puts damage on the Aerodactyl. I want to use the the Earthen Silstone, but really it's only in here for like VMax matchups and things like that. So we'll see. Dark Asset draws them 4 more cards. I hope they don't find a Marnie. Marnie's the worst supporter they could play, or Judge. I suppose they could play that too. A Ditto, okay. And all they do is Paralyzing Bolt, okay. So we have an opening here. We're in 70 HP. Alright, let's go VMax. Hello, Octillery. Let's play our Melony. Cool. Don't have much going there. Let's go ahead and Rapid Strike Search. get ourselves another Sobble going so that we can just have them. And we got the Rapid Strike Energy. And I don't think we're going to worry about Aerodactyl this matchup. I'm just going to go ahead and G-Max Rapid Flow, KO the Vikavolt, and... No, maybe I do. No, we're not going to worry about the Aerodactyl. And hit the Ditto, I suppose. Yeah, let's hit the Ditto. KO Vikavolt, hit Ditto. Get 2 prizes. And we should be on our way to get a win here. Raihan is a good supporter. Level Ball is nice. That'll get us a Ditto. I mean, not a Ditto, a Drizzile. I could go Tower of Waters Scoop Up Net to KO the active if I wanted to. There goes Drapion. Drapion could have attacked for free. People don't think about Drapion using them except for Mew, but Drapion is a good attacker against Rapid Strike decks because it does still attack for free. They could KO the Octillery or Sobbles or anything like that. But, I don't know. It is weak to fighting. Our opponent has an Ultra Ball here. I don't think Aerodactyl V Star shuts off... Ooh, Drapion V Star. That could have been a good card if I didn't have a switch. Melony to the Ditto. Do they find another energy to make it to a Vikavolt V transformation? Here comes Vikavolt again. Oh, they go into Drapion. They go into Drapion V Star. They can make us paralyzed and poisoned, and I don't have a way to retreat. But they don't have a way to attack either. Interesting. We have items now, so I have to think about that. We retreat into Crobat. Okay. Let's search the deck here with a Rapid Strike search. Get out another Urshifu. I don't play a switch, do I? I do not play switch. Okay. So I can just get down another Rapid Strike Urshifu. This is fine. Play that. Go ahead and Melony to him. There's the VMax. We'll attach the energy. And I will use this Quick Fall to get rid of Drapion to go find ourselves another Sobble. And then... let's get a Drizzile into play so I have options next turn. Let's grab the Big Parasol. Attach that to the active and pass. We're taking damage, but it's okay. Next turn I do have access to Earthen Seal Stone, and we might be able to just win the game off of that. I can Earthen Seal Stone 150. Do 120, right? 140 with Inteleon. Be tricky. Or I can just do Earthen Seal Stone and then guarantee it because everybody moved down to 100. There's a Peonia from our opponent. I need to see the Aerodactyl V Star because I don't know what abilities it does. Any Pokemon V, okay. Any Pokemon V loses abilities. We don't play abilities, so that's good for us. And I think we have this one in the bag. This control deck cannot handle Rapid Strike Urshifu unless they find a Manaphy. And then it'll be a little tricky. A Leafeon. Okay. Heavy Ball from our opponent. That gets them a Lumineon. That'll get them a Supporter. Which might be a Marnie, which is okay. I think we're going to Earthen Seal Stone next turn to kind of seal everything in the bag. Because I can't win next turn. The most I can do is KO Crobat and put damage somewhere. But if I Earthen Seal Stone, I can put everybody down to 100. And then I can just Rapid Flow for game. Unless they find a Manaphy. Which I would imagine they would have gotten Manaphy down already. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. And then I can Rapid Strike Search. Actually, wait a minute. I have game this turn, don't I? No, I don't. Oh, if I put 2 Drizziles in play last turn, I would have had game. I don't have it this turn, unfortunately. I could have, but I don't. Shady Dealings Inteleon. No, our opponent concedes before I could Earthen Sealstone. Ah, it was gonna happen though. We would have won that one. A Sableye. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we can Quick Ball, get rid of that bad boy, and get Remoraid down since we have Octillery in hand. And attach that energy there and pass. Maybe we can get off a turn 1 Rapid Flow KO 2 Comfies. I don't care about the Sableye, to be honest. But man, we're going up against a lot of Lost Box with this deck. And I want to show off the Earthen Sealstone, but I can only go through so many matches while I play. Okay, 1 Comfy. We can't KO the Greninja, but we can KO Sableye and Comfy. I would rather just do 2 Comfies. But we'll see. We have Melony for next turn. We have Octillery to find our VMax or a Sobble. We'll see what we draw off Melony first. And we'll go from there. We can pull off back-to-back Melonies. That'd be really good. So it would be nice to get a Sobble down this turn. Well, also would be nice to get Manaphy down as well. That tells me they're playing Amazing Raikou. They don't have anything in the Lost Zone just yet. It is their first turn though. But if we can KO that Comfy before it does any flower selecting, that might set them back just a little bit, just enough to give us a little bit of a head start on this matchup. Oh, they just pass. Okay, we top deck another Rapid Strike Energy. Let's go Octillery. Let's Melony to the Urshifu. We got a Drizzile, but we're going to go ahead and Rapid Flow. Let's start this off with the bang. There's that, and let's go ahead and G-Max Rapid Flow, KO these 2. Ooh, resistance. I forgot they were resistant. We'll take 2 prizes. Another VMax is fine, and Big Parasol is good. Let's see, next turn we can do a Strafe with the Urshifu V. Ah, they top decked the Manaphy. They got Manaphy down now, so we're going to want to boss Manaphy at some point. Next turn feels like a setup turn for us, though. So I'm thinking about, ooh, Grass Energy. We need to get Manaphy down ourselves. So we can Octillery for a Sobble. We can Irida for Manaphy plus an item card, which might be another Quick Ball to get another Sobble down. Or Tower. Tower might be good too, because we are going to have to target down that Manaphy. They boss up the Octillery, which is fine. That's actually better for us. I can now just KO the Manaphy. Don't ever put Urshifu to the bench. If you're playing against Urshifu, just don't put them to the bench, because now you just activated my Gale Thrust. And now I can go after your Manaphy. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. And they can retreat into Comfy here. Start flower selecting. I need to get myself 1 copy of these Manaphy's. I don't think I have one. If I do, I put the wrong Manaphy in this deck. I don't think I have one though. I don't remember pulling one. Be cool though if I did. I'll have to figure that out eventually. Alright, they finally got 1 card in the Lost Zone. We're already ahead 2 prizes, which is good. We also have Big Parasol, which is good. We'll hold that in our hand for a while. All we have to do is go find Tower of Waters, Irida, get some Sobbles into play, get Manaphy into play. So we'll get a Manaphy and a Sobble into play since I'm going to search for the Tower of Waters if the top deck is what it is. There goes Metal Energy. I know Raikou will be coming at some point, so that's why I want to get that Manaphy down as soon as possible. I don't want to give them the ability to have multiple prize turns unless it's with Sableye. But I have Big Parasol to counter that as well. They got all of the full art Pokemon here. I wonder how expensive those Comfies are. Probably very. Let's see, a 3-card hand that we don't know. We know they have a Comfy. This will be a 4th card that we don't know. They also haven't played a Chorus yet, so we'll see what happens. It'd be nice to get Quick Shooting Inteleon down so I can ping that Radiant Greninja and KO it as well. An Escape Rope. That actually would have been good to put Urshifu in the active. They played Boss this turn, so we know that they're not going to have Chorus. They put back in Sableye and Comfy, and we are sitting pretty. Let's hope they don't play Clara so they can get that Manaphy back. I'd hate to waste my boss on that Manaphy, but it stops us from getting multi-prize turns for them, so it's a good play. Oh, excuse me there. And they get back the energies. So I'm feeling fairly confident about this, and I've played so many games trying to get this Earthen Seal Stone to work, but it just won't happen for me. Alright, we'll attach that there. Ooh, I can't play Irida and Boss in the same turn. Oh, man. Do I just wait? I just wait, right? Yeah, I think I just wait. I think it's more important to KO the well, is it? I should take a KO this turn. To do that, I need to retreat the Octillery. I could scoop it up and play Irida instead. KO the Comfy. Nope. Nope, nope. Let's take out the Manaphy. We'll do that. Boss Manaphy. Retreat into Urshifu and Gale Thrust. So by doing this, if I get a Melony or Capacious Bucket, perfect. I was gonna say before I took that prize, by KOing the Manaphy, it opens up the opportunity for me to have a Rapid Flow this coming turn, which is great. Now, I know I didn't get Manaphy down or another Sobble, which is okay. They can target Octillery with Raikou if they want to, but they have to get a lot of cards in the Lost Zone, or they need 3 more cards in the Lost Zone. It's possible to do that with 2 Comfies, though. They do get rid of my Tower of Waters, but that does give me access to my water energy as well. But that does stop my retreats, which is okay. As long as they don't put Manaphy back into play, we should be fine. They do have Ordinary Rods. They could Quick Ball for it if they play another Ordinary Rod, which I'd imagine they do. I think they play more than one Ordinary Rod. There goes the pretty Comfy. So Urshifu is good against Lost Box. Just got to worry about the Manaphy, get that out of there. We're ahead 3 prizes already, which is nice. And we're just waiting to see. I think they need 1 more card in the Lost Zone. That's 5, 6. They do need 1 more card in the Lost Zone to activate Mirage Gate. And then they need a Raikou or Rayquaza or whatever their attacker is at this point. And go from there. They have a lot of sequencing they have to do, so they're taking their time. They have to think this through about how they can get an attack off, if they can get an attack off. There's a Quick Ball, so they didn't put back in Manaphy just yet. They get rid of Rayquaza. Rayquaza can actually survive a hit. No, it can't. Zigzagoon. Interesting. Okay, we can go ahead and Irida now. Now it'll grab Manaphy plus Quick. Play Manaphy. Capacious Bucket. Get some water energies. Attach Training Court. Quick Ball. Sobble. And a Rapid Strike search for another Sobble. Now we're all Sobbled up. And let's attach to Big Parasol now. And Rapid Flow KO the Comfies. Giving them less options to do Lost Zoning. We go down to 1 prize remaining, and they still have to take 6. Hey, there's Empoleon. We could power up Empoleon in 1 turn to get this KO. It hits for 130, right? It does. We need to find a Melony, which we have access to, and the Rapid Strike Energy, which we have access to, and the Tower, which we don't quite have access to. No, we do. We have a Level Ball in hand. So we have this game in the bag. I don't see a way for them to stall me. I have Scoop Up Nets. They just played a Chorus Experiment, so we're not losing our hand. So Urshifu does run through Lost Box pretty well, especially if they don't get a turn 1 Manaphy down. And we should be set now. Well, no, we have Empoleon. They could, like, Mirage Gate the heck to this Rayquaza and take a huge KO. They would need A lot of different types of energies, though. 80, 160, 320, 320 in a Choice Belt, or 320 in a Zigzagoon. So double Mirage Gate here KOs our Urshifu, which is fine. But we come back with Empoleon to get the KO anyways. Okay. They have it in hand, but this took them too long to get going. Okay. They need Metal. One more Mirage Gate here. We'll take the KO. If they have it. They've already played Chorus. Do they have it? This guy also has resistance, so a G-Max Rapid Flow will not win me the... Well, it still will win me the game because I can KO Zigzagoon. Well, that's all I have. Just an amazing burst, and we survive. They did not get their last Mirage Gate. That means we just have to Rapid Strike Search, get ourselves a Rapid Strike Energy. And Drizzile here. Go grab Melony to attach that last water energy, and our opponent concedes, and there we go. Rapid Strike Urshifu is still relevant. It's pretty good. Well, like I said, there was a bunch of Lost Box we went against. I could not find a match where I was able to pull off the Earthen Silstone because I just wasn't being matched up against Pokemon VMax, and the Pokemon V games I was being matched up against, I was easy to just run them over with Urshifu. It wouldn't make sense to use Earthen Silstone, so it's a situational card. I don't think you actually need it with Urshifu. Maybe the Forest Silstone is better to get a card you want, but I don't know. When the Drizziles rotate, Urshifu is not going to be as good. But anyways, I'm glad you stuck around to the end of the video. Thank you for that, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you next time on Crashblade Gaming.